Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? What is up, the Heavenly Potato? What is up, Scotty? What's up, the Jiggly? I am significantly and severely under the weather right now, but I am drugged up just enough to last me a couple hours and try and finish this up. So that is the thing. Wait 1 second, we're gonna flip this over and see if that makes it better. There we go. So I do need to finish this stupid EQ. Don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. Elder difficulty. Last 2 quests. Let's go. Okay, so mystics, mysticy champions, nullifying things. Okay, good. Zavolodia, a glass full of vodka. Probably not a bad idea. Probably not the worst idea you have recommended. Okay, so here. I know, this looks fun. Up the rock. Oh shit. Shame on you. Shame on me for falling for that twice. Okay, we are gonna need to focus up a bit more here. I mean, I probably won't restart this. I probably won't restart this. Yeah, Jean Grey is worth rank 3 unduped, I think. Yeah, Big Blue, you're quite on the money there. Like, I was clearing it yesterday. I did like 3 of these quests yesterday, and I was genuinely falling asleep. And I'm not even gonna lie. Straight after the stream, I went and took a nap because I mean, like, I'm a bit ill too, but I had gotten so drowsy, like doing this. I was like, that's it. I need a nap. And, you know, I'm not saying this like to be mean at Kabam or anything like that. Okay, what is wrong with me? I can't play for shit. I'm gonna pick a different one. New Doom boss is cool, but it has nothing to do with this content. Screwed over with waterwords? What do you mean screwed over with waterwords? What is wrong with the waterwords now? I'm just gonna be practical here, I guess. Yeah, this absolutely... Okay, so here are 2 things that are simultaneously true. This is 100% a better content than the first iteration. It is not as punishing, it is more doable, it is slightly quicker, all that stuff. Rewards are slightly better for most part to most people. All of that is true. At the same time, it's also true that this is not a good piece of content, and that this is absolutely not something I look forward to playing on a monthly basis. Ah, sweet. Still anybody that hadn't, as is everybody. It's good for the words. It is not. It really isn't. Like, this takes longer than 9.3 does, for instance. 9.3 has like 4 TSN basics, right? This one has a bit over half. So this has like 7 times less rewards, and it takes more time, and it's arguably more difficult still. It is genuinely not good for the rewards. But like 9.3 rewards are fairly shit, but these rewards are significantly more shit. Like, how do you say it's good for the reward?
Shut up and take my money.
Hey, Scotty.
Scott Dickroot, Lord_8Bex 666, 50 South African Rand. Finally got 4 rank 4s, I am now happy.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good, man. Difficulty-wise, not length. Difficulty-wise, this is still not... Attack and health values are still bigger than 9.3. Attack values at the very least. And length-wise, this is comparable and slightly longer. And difficulty, like difficulty to elder difficulty, comes from the fact that you can't pick your rank 4, I don't know, fucking Serpent or Thanos or whatever and just bash through a lane. You have to use like shitty champions for shitty matches. 9.2 is genuinely easier. In terms of health management, in terms of champion. Like, who's that? Acres. Alright, this is gonna be kind of fun. It's kind of hard to defend this, like, again, because it is not easier than 9.3. At the very least, not by that factor. I'd argue this is harder, because here are no synergies, here all the health punish sits with you. Here you end up using like 6,000 shitty champions that you don't in 9.3. Everything about that is worse. Like 9.3 is genuinely easier. Like putting boss fight aside, it's definitely easier. Boss fight this time around is fairly easy, but you know, boss fight is boss fight. But as a piece of content, 9.3, I'd even argue that you know, Bane, Mr. Knight, and all that stuff, is comparable to Dr. Doom boss in terms of difficulty. Not the same challenges, but oh yeah. Absolutely cooking here. The real goat of the Mystic class. Well, the class gates effectively are pointless though. I think the class gates initially were intended to be full-on 5 class gates, because these class gates that they implemented are genuinely pointless. They served little more as a marker of which class you're supposed to use for the path, or as some sort of, yeah, basically a road sign of which quest path it is, because bringing in one champion from specific, like they said, we did this so you couldn't use Call Obsidian and just nuke through every, you can still use Call Obsidian for every single fucking path. So I do think that they changed the class gate restrictions from being all team of that specific class to just one champion, because in this iteration the class gates are pointless. Generally use less items for EQ compared to 9x3. Yeah, but was it boss or genuinely use less items for EQ? So EQ is easier to use. Okay, fine. But do you include the boss fight or not? I think the class fight. I don't think it was bugged. I think Kabam backtracked silently. That is my idea. Because I do think Kabam backtracked silently then. They're like, oh, everybody's hating this. Like, maybe we shouldn't. So, Padil? That will come later as a compensation, but I shouldn't. You will get the difference of those rewards as a compensation package later. The track record says assume bug over design. That is okay, so that is a valid theory as well. My gut feeling tells me that they backtracked after people immediately said that they hated it, but the track record definitely is in your favor. Like, there's no way around it. But who the fuck am I fighting? Okay, Angela. Made it unpopular with LDQ. It's so easy, but it's just, yeah, I completely agree. It's very much not a fun piece of content. It is genuinely, very much so, not a fun piece of content, I agree. It's not necessarily even the Fujima flip. Not necessarily. I could use Kindred for this. Or Baby Tiger. Oh, fucking, let's do you. It's not even it's just the fact that we have been, like, to me the big issue here is the format kind of sucks. The fact that I end up using like 6 stars and random champions and crap like that, it's not fun to me. That significantly extends the fights. I don't even mind the health not saving up from fight to fight, but the problem to me is that all of these fights are exactly the same, and these are exactly the same nodes and exactly the same fights that I have been fuck you. That I have been dealing with for like half a decade now. Like, I have 100% done this Angela on this node in past. There's like no question about it. I have done this same exact fight multiple times already. I have fought Shocker in the last couple of years, at least a couple of times on this exact node. You know what I mean? That's the genuine issue, because Kabam's just lazy when it comes to content design. They genuinely are like fucking lazy. I don't go saucy. I'm changing from the channel, it's fun. Yeah, exactly. Like, this format works nice for like Crucible and stuff like that, because each fight's different and you kind of have to think and you can like use all your champions and all that stuff. This format is not fun when you have to do the same fight over and over again within the confines of the quest, and especially when these fights are exactly the same ones you've already done God knows how many times. And yeah, having so many of these fights. It's just not good. And I have articulated, and we can articulate as much as we want. It's just not good. One sec. Where is this light coming from? And of course, I guess. 1 second. I kind of don't like the lighting here. Yeah, this is not great because it's too sunny outside all of a sudden. How can I fix this? Of course. Up and down. Yeah. Kind of makes it better. No. Nope, it does not make it better. Why is it so? I can, if I go here. 1 second. Oh, here it's fine. Make you darker. Not taking. Honestly, where's this light coming from at this point? I have an idea. I don't know. It's gonna. Nope, it doesn't work. Definitely didn't work. Kinda works. Bad for me. But okay. This is a very, very sunny day outside. Okay, who am I fighting now? I just became Valiant 2 days ago. How much longer till time build this card to complete Valiant quest right now? It's tough. It's gonna take a while, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. It is going to take quite a while because this quest is not super easy, even with like big accounts. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's not gonna be super easy. And why are you glitching now? Everything is going wrong today, and I'm sick, and I can't be deep. Alright, so. Right. Come on now. Alright, I can kind of go for level 3 here as well if I want to. Should probably finish the fight off at a reasonable pace. And I lose an intercept and immediately lose significant. Oh, my face still shining. It's got brighter somehow. Oh, come on! You know what? Fuck off. All of you. Everybody here. This stays the way it was. So, it's here from this side. See if I can even it out with this. Nope, I cannot. I'm gonna switch this off entirely. And this is very, very bad. This is not great. I don't want to do it. 1 second. Da 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 da. There. Stupid. Stupid. Done. Okay, we're good. Lapslinger, welcome to the stream. Okay, so Null. Ranger against Null is typically quite fun time. So use the rest of the radiance for Titan or pick up last to get the Deathless. I actually outspent a chunk of radiance, but I'm gonna wait until the store resets probably. I can pick up a couple of 6-stone packs though. Okay, check this out, lads. When you get Deathless Thanos, in his Deathless quest, after you have collected all the Deathless pieces, obviously. I don't want to kill him too fast. I do want him to throw another special. Okay, this is gonna be good. Solid. Decent. Super fun interactive EQ. Yep. Well, congratulations, Slinger. Generally is a good pull. And for Yelena is all the first at BG's Yelena. Probably. Most likely. Okay, so non-metal dude doing non-metal things. And actually, I have a rank 3 200 Silver Surfer, and I will have rank 4 that fucker at some point. The Titan, hopefully. Nobody knows. Grom has not said specific time for the Titan. And that's kind of nice. Region, Brinter did have quite a nice region there, yeah. The region part of these quests is just about the only thing that I actually like. And the reason for that is because it kind of lets you tap into the other dimension of abilities, or like, you know, find your opportunities to heal with willpower, or do the Nick Fury trick, or, you know, use Ultron's region, or, you know, bring in Zolf region, something like that type of thing I actually like. So, the whole not regioning after the fights thing, I'm not that upset about it. I think it kind of works, and I think it, you know, to me, it kind of gives, you know, a little bit something interesting. Hi, Daisy. Well, hi there, Daisy, if I missed you. Is there Daisy? Where's Daisy? I don't see Daisy. Oh, Daisy. Here he is. What's up, Daisy Douglas? Welcome. Comment session has been so piss poor. Yes, it has. Compensatione has not been great. We actually finished top 10 masters, by the way, and Alliance War, so that's a nice chunk of rewards there. Oh yeah, this should be cool now. I mean, absolutely, yeah. I'd much rather them not require compensation for us. Ah, they're at level 3 again. Ouch. I went level 2. Another thing that I noticed, not that it is currently like a big issue due to the nature of Kabam's tomfoolery, but previously when I did have an extra energy, it was very nice to have those daily quests that I didn't have to auto-fight, but I could just auto-complete. When I didn't have like time and I just wanted like, you know, bash out my energy real quick or, you know, use a refill or something like that. Super nice that I could just press auto-complete and like get something, you know, for the lower catalyst and stuff. And I kind of miss that. I mean, currently we're in energy drought still as of right now, and it's not like irrelevant, but I think it's gonna be one of those things that people notice, like, hey, I used to be able to do that, and now I can't. I can't even fucking remember who am I fighting in. Okay, slow show. Masters are super important. Alright, so we have Silver Sable. And yeah, why not? Let's do that. When costume during Halloween? I don't know when is Halloween actually. I don't like. Here's the thing. Like again, Halloween kind of exists in Latvia, but it's really not a big deal. It's the same thing I kind of said about Black History. It's an American holiday. Like, yeah, we have some Halloween stuff in shops, and you know, it's mainly for like kids and stuff. But we generally don't give that much shit about Halloween. Anyways, let's see how much damage this does now with 5 Furies. Wait. Oh wait, how the fuck did she... I was in the middle of my combo. Like, I shit you not, I was in the middle of my combo. Gosh, shit. Turns out quite went, probably never. Do I drink the anime in Diablo? And I know it. I don't think I would. This one quest taking more than full energy is also less than ideal. I will agree with that. Again, like, what is the best and most apt and appropriate way to put this? Trunk or treat? What is trunk or treat? What is the best way to put this? Like, there's hardly any decent aspect about this quest that makes it good or enjoyable. This quest seems like everything players don't really want.
Let's go, bub.
Up, man, Junior. Could we say will we? I'm thinking I got some input. And again, like, yeah. So what are the positives of this quest? Can anybody say like what they like about this quest? The Zol comments is coming, probably. Squad. Treating out of the trunks. Parents are moving away from the idea. I mean, kind of ironically, we have kids walking around trick-or-treating more so than we ever had, pretty much. But it's just kind of kid thing. Daniel? Oh, K-Dog's here too. Okay, so what is it? CMM, she doesn't really have any net buffs. Alright, whatever. But it could be quite fun. Rank 5 anti-venom is better than 7-star. Yes, pretty much. And I don't think they spend that much on the game off their salary. I mean, perk's kind of nice for this. Should I have thrown it? Ah, it's some region though. Should probably throw some more of those. Trick-or-treating has become fairly big with round meat. Usually happens days before Halloween, with normal trick-or-treating happening on the actual day, almost like a bonus. Fair enough. But yeah, no. So, when is Halloween again? Somebody tell me. I think it's very good. Not as good as Leader, but still very, very good. October 30th. Oh, that's still ages away. What could kind of be fun there? Really, how much? Now, any of these that bypass miss? Top of my head. Not really, right? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll just go push. Be fine. See on your video that 9.3. How was it? 9.3 effectively is fine. Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with 9.3 aside from the fact that you do have to read the Bible in order to start even doing the quest. Boss fight's good. Boss fight's fine. I like the boss fight. But... Oh, fuck. No. My issue with 9.3 is it's kind of forgettable, just like the rest of the Act 9 for the most part. There's nothing like wrong with it, but you know, I'm probably not gonna remember like a single path, maybe aside from the one that I cheesed with Leader for most part, but that's about it. The boss is good though. Oh no! Oh, thank God, should tell him. Okay, so now I need to focus on healing up. Okay, Nico. Oh, first of all, you said Nico, so you're going to jail. Second of all, it is Nico at rank 4. If she's awakened and you can seek her up. Okay, so I need to heal up. Alright, we're gonna start with you, I suppose. Alright, you don't have that much health, so I'm gonna start with this. Stop, Ankit. Bicorgula. Okay then. Okay. Not okay. Very much so not okay. I started where I finished. Puta. Puta. Okay, so who else I could use for a decent region here? Someone that would be feasible. Against stupid. Oh, I can't probably use. Okay, this is gonna be doable here, I feel like. Use Tiger for region. I know she has an Easter egg of regeneration, but it's not substantial. Did you guys know that Tiger has regen? Okay. This was not the best match to use Woolwies. I'd rather use level 1 right now. I mean, I got a little bit of, but yeah, yes, exactly right. In her idle animation, she licks herself and she regens a bit. As a weaken actually can be a decent shot here as well. So I'm going up against Hela. So here, yeah, we're gonna go with the weaken, I guess. I wish I had that. Doesn't matter. Outsman, I ideally won't take it. Yeah, I mean, Outsman for sure can do some good region. Yeah. Quadruples. Noted dynamically. Oh, there's a little bit of region there. How many characters? There's 15 fights plus the boss. I needed region more. Fuck. This fight might be a bit annoying now. Because I typically often do take a little bit of damage. Caroline Dean good for this? Guardian, I used Shocker before. They almost always took a bit of damage. I would say Red Skull seems kind of safer. Yeah, you're a cool guy. Very, very cool guy. Wait. Oh, Mighty Charge. Never mind, that kind of sucked. Wasn't the greatest idea I've ever had. That's fine though. Ah, fuck off. Yeah, I mean, I just played poorly, that's all. That's all that is. Luckily, I have like 40 revives expiring now. Thanks, Kabam. Yeah, before I used Shocker, with Shocker it seemed easier. Because I forgot about Mighty Charge. That's slightly annoying, but, you know, okay. I mean, I still could have won, obviously. It's that node that forces you to be in close proximity to him. That's fucking annoying. The timing on the special one's only annoying because you can't dash away properly. But hey, Sid. I haven't even claimed the compensation that they sent for this piece of content. Like, I needed this one more. But I have not claimed the compensation that one sent because I have everything expiring, so I need the refills, but I don't want the revives and stuff go to waste. I'll wait if Kabam announces anything, you know, next month coming and stuff, then maybe. But I have 2 of those. I think I can do 2 rank 4s today. Because I do have a fair bit of radiance now. How much radiance are you guys sitting on? I heard something about the radiant store reset. As in, I have 540k radiance. And I'm waiting for store reset. So yeah, I could easily, I think, do 2 more rank 4s. Yeah. No, but we do want to talk about do you mediocre, Sam? Why you say that? It's just, you know, I'm a bit ill, like, I'm not really with it. 85%? Yeah, I didn't really do the thing. I just couldn't be asked doing the daily solo raid things. But I'll get there when I get there, Ankit. It's fine. I might follow up, and I have a dry socket, so I can't drive. Well, that is not good. That is not good at all. Does it hurt? Okay, so random cosmic champs with tons of buffs. What do you need? 580k. Oh, you're cutting it close. You just had to one-up me as well. That's true, Larry. That's a perfect example of like how quick is the inflation in this game is. I want to have a bit of fun here. Who's the first fight? Oh no, he's incinerating me and that'll be fun. No fun for Senior KT? Who are we gonna pick against? Jacopopotamus. Going unnecessarily now. Okay. Oh yeah, I can use Woxy, I guess. Or we can save that. Use Nova. 6 stars should be fine. You're absolutely not invisible, mediocre. You're not as visible as a Gulag Master would be, though. But we still see you. Drop your bombs away. Why do I have like the most anal AI on the very first fight of this quest? Ah, shit, didn't want that to happen, but okay. Whatever. Whatever. Do something. Okay, at this point I just got lazy. I'm playing it wrong, I know. Oh yeah, I used Maestro in my initial run. It was taking forever. There's a dog across the street from me named Potato. There's one in the chat too. What's up, Raider Cash? Rank 4 Roko is insane. I want to rank 4 Roko, yeah. I think she is going to be, in fact, one of my next rank 4s. And after Nick Fury, Or I'm gonna start giving her 6 dons as soon as I get Nick Fury, like Sig 100 or something. Okay, so let's do this proper now. It actually went for level 1s at this point, but okay. And I'm too. Mediocre potato. That sounds actually like a good name change to me. You want rank 4 Shang-Chi? Hey, that's free choice there. Yeah. Oh, alright, so I need somebody that's bleed immune here. Angela will do. That's like a rank 1 Angela, I think, but yeah, I think it's rank 1 Angela. Six times rank 4, should rank 4 bullseye instead of coin. Oh crap! Oh wait, I can't do it. Yeah, I mean, like, I have rank 4 bullseye and I haven't rank 4 my Okoye yet. Because, you know, I do think defense is quite important. Right, I can push her level 2. That also should work out just fine. I just need 1 crit here, lady. Really? I didn't get a single crit? That's kind of disgusting, if you ask me. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the big crits then. And I didn't even really want to do this, but yeah. Yeah, I should be able to do 2 now. Because before Kushala, personally. $55 radiance, 55k radiance. Rank 4 Shatter, Dr. Voodoo, or Kushala. I think Shatter. At least for me. Maybe Kushala. Definitely not Voodoo the Doo-Doo. That is some region. That is some region for laters. I want to try this out for funsies. What's wrong with Brownie? Oh, 55. Oh, that's not great. That's not a lot of radiance, buddy. Gulag for rank 4 Shang? Nah, why?
Shut up and take my money.
Mediocre Sam $5. Goodbye Mediocre Sam. Hello Mediocre Potato.
See, the potato is gathering a following. Kinda cool. No, no, I'm immune to that though. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Should we write it down as mediocre salmon, mediocre potato? But okay, let's put the salmon there. But thank you very much. Zemo gonna make a comeback for attack tactic? Probably. Possibly. $100 6 ounces. I'm sure if I should throw 100 on anti-venom or stick to 100 call. I mean, I'd like anti-venom more than call, to be honest. Player unknown. You weren't subscribed? Oh, you probably unsubbed then. Alright. Okay, so there's like random Moon Knight, right? And random Moon Knight. Who are we gonna kill? What type of moon it is? Rank 2 Cersei? Oh yeah, let's go Cersei. Cersei can do fun things. I mean, Rib requires a full-on investment, which I have a Rebirth Awakening gem myself at this point, and I still haven't decided whether I want to make Cal like a reasonable, viable target, or okay, check this out, lads. Whatever, should be fine. 10. Not ideal, but so I want to let these Furies drop off now. And then. I mean, this is already giving solid amount of damage. So we're gonna do this. He gets too much power. Hey, whatever. Go with this. These 7 Furies should be massive. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in love with either Scream or Galen right now in the game, but I pick Galen or Scream for personally. Alright, Stormy. What's out, Davis? Oh, I have not, Davis, no. I have not watched that. There's lots of buffering. I know hype would be fast for this, but let's try this out, I guess. And Fire Call at all. I am not the biggest one either. No, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have like Sig 1 call, I think. In theory though, Whip should be very good for the final meta too. She has got passive heal block. Easy access to it. Don't really want to play with me now, do you? And all that regeneration, I have 4 stacks of regeneration, it's regeneration for 67. It is so fucking pointless, man. And also, to get me wrong, I'm not saying Khal is a bad champion. Over Khal, I think Null... Oh, if Null is fairly high sig, I'd pick Null over those champs. Maybe I'll Ultron. So you're gonna pick Storm for... Medusa for this. Yeah, well, in that case, I'd go with Galenslinger. And again, I'm not saying Khal is not legit. I just don't like him at all. I don't like using him. Like, I like using him less than I like using Onslaught, for instance, and I'm not a massive fan of Onslaught. Alright, let's just take care of stuff now. I know this is technically illegal. It feels illegal. But I'm ill. And this gets the job done. If you nice, good job there. Dark Phoenix or Carolina? I mean, Dark Phoenix is better. I'd drop them in. Dark Phoenix, I feel like needs it more, as well as High Prestige. Any thought? I just answered you, mediocre Sam. Don't roll Ultra? Nah. I mean, like, why not? I mean, like, I might as well use Carolina casually and menacingly. Fine. Ironheart, that's kind of cool ranking. Again, I'm not ranking up Ironheart solely because she's not particularly good for battlegrounds. I love Ironheart just about everywhere else. Again, Carolina has like 0 wait, why did it move so far backwards? I don't like this. I should have parried that probably. Fine. I can shoot it off without sunlight. Because sunlight is far too far back. Finally. Use it. Use it. Oh, don't be a slut. You chose to be a slut, didn't you? Yeah, that's actually a neat trick for Carolina. If you ever go for levels. How? Yeah, I don't understand what just happened. Anyways, that's gonna be goodbye probably. Yeah, I mean, I like Carolina a lot. The sunlight in this match was like very bizarre because it always pushed me back. Normally, it kind of likes to move more forward, but some fights is just a bit weird. Okay, so we have Professor Paddy. The level 2 is what I need. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, my previous run I messed up here. Didn't challenge. Oh. For the boss? For which boss specifically? The bring actually sends Sarkozy and rank 2 Star Falcon in the team for the boss. I don't think either one of those is particularly great for the boss. You mean the nameless guy, right? Good stuff. Very good stuff. And ultimately decent stuff. Nice. Other than the God Girl, well, you're going Chels still. We encountered Dark Phoenix nicely in Victory Track. You're going to. Don't worry, put loose. Diablo. Inside wish, that's fine. Diablo is a very, very good solution. Should be working quite nicely. Dagger Voodoo would be another one. In that case, I'd just stick with the Falcon. If you have checked, then he's great. If you're sure about that. Let's regen a bit. Okay. Okay. Give me some regions. I think one thing that would make Venom so much cooler would be MD. Just saying. Dr. Wood is kind of, I mean, like, Dr. Wood would be good if he was released like a year or two earlier. So I'm not the only one. No, you're not. In general, his buff was on the fighter side. He kind of has his uses, but in a world where like Nico exists and you know so many other champions, the one thing that he has going for him is kind of his power control, but it's not that easy to always benefit from it and do decent damage with it. No, Diablo can regen even without 6. Alright, so we got Cassie. I'll just Thanos that fucker. Oh, Dragonbane. Dragonbane. That's you know where that is. Scotty, do the thing. Without testing him, he seems mint. Still, I kind of like him, but he doesn't seem amazing. But he seems mint to you because he's unawakened. A lot of his damage is in his Sig. Okay, I need awakened? Sig 1, yes. He's usable unawakened, but you want her at least Sig 1. There's a blade. Rank 4 Sinister is very hard to kill. You need heal block, basic. I actually think those two will be my rank 4, so Koya and Sinister. Yes, who was I there against? Oh, the blade. That's cool. I have currently 540k radiance. No, that's gonna soothing, but maybe it's not. I will use some of it though. Wait, I'm out. Nah. I hate this. I really do. Okay, so energy refill. I have 5 here. I don't want to claim them because all of these will expire. I just need 1. Let's open a few green crystals. Need 1, but I have already so much stuff expiring. I hate Kabam. And they're like, okay, cool. I'm saving for October. Not really. I'm mainly saving for a store reset. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use some, do 2 rank 4s, and then I'm gonna start saving up a bit, not spend it much. You know what I mean? Because with the store reset, I'm quite sure I can get 2 rank 4s in. Awesome. And here we go. And this is not great. Oh, yeah, this is actually kind of cool. I mean, I could have used hype to regen too, but oh. My Sinister is rank 3 sig 20, but I'll take him through. Yeah, it's because Spider-Woman applies her power stings through shock. Basically, whenever you level 1, you end up shocking your opponent, right? So, long story short, don't do that fight. Who do I want there? Could do that, could do that. Ah, sure, fine, why not? No, wait, it's gonna be a long fight. She doesn't benefit from the nodes. Doesn't benefit from the nodes. Doesn't benefit from... Ah, this is gonna be an annoying fight. Okay, sure, why not? Cabin Britain generally doesn't need that great of counter. Like, I don't know, I use random phoenixes, I use random tiger on Cabin Britain and stuff like that, and, you know, there's Jack, obviously, that always does well. I don't know where that prowess thingy came from, but nice. have no idea how do you block that, but whatever. And you ruined my rotation. But fine. Bastion's I underappreciate Bastion. Maybe. I can agree with that. Maybe. I do. I regret my rank 3 620 Bastion. There you go. Maybe I appreciate him. I don't hate him. I don't value him highly though. Underappreciates is like potentially valid. I think I see him appropriately. In sorry, 3 fights left. That's whatever, that's whatever. It's the only one that's kind of true. The best fight? I have no idea. I generally don't. I haven't done a boss fight in quite a while as well, but I don't really follow it. So who are we going to use to take down that slimy little weasel? So why not? Well, the war bosses typically don't get many kills. That's the truth of it. They're more likely to die on the path, typically somewhere, like a 3D placement, than you are against the war boss. Look at that slimy little sucker. Okay, I knew you suck. Need to get level 2, I guess. Oh, you slimy little she-devil. I knew it. As every other time I use Adam, like here's the thing that surprised me about Adam Warlock even to this day. I'm gonna be like brutally honest here. The biggest thing that surprised me about Adam Warlock, even till this day, is like how many inherently shit matchups he has. Yeah. Like, I brought in Adam Warlock for like Alliance Quest. Yeah, Gallon's probably the best call, but I didn't want to use the 6 stars. Like, this could be more fun. But genuinely, that's like the most surprising thing to me is every other fight I try with this cunt, it's a bad matchup for one reason or another. Well, I ton of champions know this fight. Because, okay, so, like, I tried out on Warlock, like, my AQ path, and I'm fighting, like, Venom or Venom Ball or something like that, and they just fucking, you know, kept inflicting dots. Like, I could never enter the pod, so I can only use, like, level 1, and often that stun on the level 1 is detriment, it's not necessary, you don't want the bonus to be stunned. And then, effectively, your only option is to go to, like, level 3. And there's so many matchups like that. That pod is, like, one of the most useless things. Because, like, you know, dots get through, or some other debuffs get through, and champions still get their abilities while they're smacking you, and it's just not great. Like, every other time I whip out Adam Warlock for random fight like this, just about always I'm like, there's a very fucking good reason why I never valued this guy much. I was hyped when he was announced. Hey, No Face, thank you for the membership. No Face received a gift. That's...
Shut up and take my money.
Kind of cheating. That's a meme. That's like the... Yeah. It's like exactly, that's exactly what I thought of immediately. This is exactly this. What does membership do? It gives you voice commands that you can find in the video description. Gives you exclusive emojis and stuff too. Anyways, who was I up against there? There's something trivial. Oh, Cyclops. Okay, fine. Well, not trivial, but fine. Alright, let's just do you, I guess. Oh wait, I should be trying to heal up a little bit. Is there anything here? Now can do some regeneration, I guess. Maybe. That got technically good. Phoenix also likes my phone. Like her. She likes my phone now. He's very slow though. Oh right, I remember I should not have used null here. But okay, we're gonna build up level 3 and then we'll be fine. Yeah, I should not have used null. Should use King Groot even would be better to get a little bit of regen in. Because he does not work with the nodes at all. Let's get what, 50? So let's get the music back on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fuck you. This ain't cool. Started with more health than this. Give me my health back, you loser. I got a little bit more health than I started with. What do you know, Warlock? I don't know, I didn't test every champion. I'm quite sure Warlock was the one that carried me through that. Don't call Cyclops a loser. People doing great. Okay, here's the deal. Cyclops is a loser. Cyclops is in fact a cock. Cyclops is the exact reason why today in most of the low kind of like cost hotels you have like one chair in the corner, because you know why? Cyclops reserved that seat for himself just to watch how Wolverine smashes Jean on every weekend. That is it. Cyclops is a cock and he's a nerd and everybody knows that. Jean has no business with Cyclops, and it's, yeah, either some sort of pity relationship or what have you. No reasonable human being would say like, oh yeah, Cyclops is not a cock. What's up, John? Anyways. Best skill rank 4. There's Okoye, there's Nick Fury, there's Yelena, there's Bullseye. Cyclops better than Bastion? No. Cyclops not better than Bastion. Do you have region? Do you have region? Ah, fuck you. None of these suckers. Alright, whatever. I'll just use Serpent. We'll take forever. Get more loyalty from Radiant Store than AW Store. Yep, that checks out. But not really. But not really is the key point. I haven't seen a single piece of media ever in my life where I thought Cyclops is cool. The best he's gotten is like, oh, Cyclops is not as lame as normal in these. I mean, this is obviously better. It's still shit. It's still absolutely not the type of content I look forward to playing again. But it is better. It's undeniably better than it used to be. I have watched all of the X-Men movies, yes. That's just the movies that is wild. I remember being like a fucking 10-year-old kid watching the X-Men cartoons on the TV and thinking, it's like, god damn, Cyclops sucks. He was not exactly no face. Exactly. He's always been an annoying little cock face. Cyclops is 1,000,000% a wanker. Gambit was cool in Guidance, yeah. I like Gambit. So was Rogue. Okay, so do not, and I repeat, do not parry the fucker. Crystal opening? What kind of crystal do you want me to open? Actually, I opened a couple of sensor crystals. Okay, do your infinite. Fucking hell, this special one sucks. Just when you think it's over, it gets more obnoxious. I mean, I suppose it's good for the node, but still, you feel me? Let's pull who's Jean Grey absolutely destroys this fight though. He 6-star runner for Groot and he got sketchy at one point because his buffs fell off, but it worked. Hey, that's actually kind of cool fight. Sure. Okay, so we're done here. Finally, again, the best piece of content Kabam has released in recent memory has been conquered for the second time. Doesn't Solvark rank 4? I've seen some people do it. I actually come slowly starting to appreciate Solvark, mainly for defense though. He's better defender than many people give him credit for, I'd say. Now let's see, do I have anything in the rewards that I can open here? I have one of these. Crystal opening. Sure, there's a crystal and it got opened. Now shoot. Yeah, I will try. Like here's the deal, Sid. I'm actually quite ill right now. So, I have been dying the entire night and most of the morning this morning. Then I took enough drugs and caffeine that get me upright right now. And I'm probably gonna have like a sugar crush or caffeine crush soon. So, but I will try. I'll try my best to be alive. Alright, I need to release the MEPs, potential MEPs. I could open Titan Crystal. Do I open Titan Crystal? Fuck it. I can open the Sensor Crystal. I'll be alive for BGs. Then I start rolling? That too. Oh, great. That's exactly what I needed. Hey, she's gonna be rank 4 at some point. Somebody said Nico though. That'd be the Gulag Master say Nico, player unknown, I don't see your name up there. New BG season finally. Yeah. Oh, tier 3. I did not know they do these things, yeah. Alright, cool. A mutant one. 2800. Why 2800? That's stupid. Nice, some mystic ones. Alright, cool. Whatever. Okay, so 6-star Balagast, sure. Mm-hmm. 6-star Statcast relic. Sure. The new one, why not? Sensor, I am still short on the Sensor Statcast relic. There is that Titan though. Ah, yeah, fuck it. Motherfucker. Oh, okay. I hate that too, Sid. We need a chat nuke at this point because the chat is entirely at fault. But aliens get another. Fuck no. It's decided whether you spin it or not, though. Don't worry, he's getting rebalanced. Well, after Patriots rebalanced, I don't put too much hope in that. Yeah, sure. Hogan should be quite good for the Footloose though. I'm not gonna knock him up, but if you like Hogan, there's a very decent chance that he's okay for the Footloose node. Right, rebalancing, so hit or miss. Exactly. It's like it's hard to remember last good rebalanced. So just left to get the worst? Yep. I think I'm taking Okoye and Mr. Sinstead rank 4. I think that kind of makes sense. Well, after 80 days or whatever, Taurus would still be in that crystal, so. I mean, that's not the one that I would pull, but. Okay. So now that I have done that, yeah, I need to make a video about the potential MVPs there, and okay, well, Sling is going to the Gulag though. Yeah, I'm gonna save the rest of them too. You rank for Spider-Man Supreme. I actually don't have Spider-Man Supreme. Leader though. Leader rank 4 I'd kind of dig. Maybe. Because, I mean, like, when leader works, he works. It's not a rebalance though. That like Deadpool X-Force and like Medusa and stuff like that, those are like moderate buffs. Rebalance is just like jiggling numbers and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Like the old champions that get like moderate buffs, I don't think it's, there are 3 tiers. There's complete overhaul, there is like a buff, and then there's a rebalance. Rebalance typically doesn't really change any abilities or doesn't change them much, and just juggles the numbers and stuff like that. Right? least that's how it used to be. And then, you know, we do have these, like, older champions that get, like, moderate buffs. Rebalance are Sable, Patriot, Sandman. Yeah, exactly. Where they do exactly the same things, just the numbers are different, and thresholds and caps and stuff like that, and different durations. That's a rebalance. When you give check. Okoye actually, Okoye got bug fixed like 15 times, but not rebalanced. Word on my right hand. They did Sandman completely dirty, yeah. And like the last decently good rebalance, Will Vision was one. I don't remember any other like good rebalance. MCOC. Shuri was a good rebalance. Yeah, Shuri went from irrelevant champion to good with just a rebalance, but that rebalance was like double, you know. Who else is the... Who else has gotten rebalance? That's good. I mean, Masakura got a decent rebalance at some point. Rebalance. It's fantastic. Got a good rebalance. Medusa is a buff though. They changed her abilities fairly significantly. Anti-Venom was a buff too. Thekiryu was a buff too. That's a moderate buff. That's called a moderate buff. Again, there are 3 levels they interfere. But that was not a rework. Rework is a different thing as well. Rework is completely new ability set. Like rework is Iron Man. Rework is you know, even Juggernaut would be considered rework. Rework is you know, complete different kind of like new set of abilities. Minor buff is Medusa, for example, where, you know, they gave her true accuracy, they changed the durations, they moved things around, and, you know, all that stuff. They gave her new abilities with like the wishes. Like there's quite a lot of different things with Medusa, like now and before. That's a minor moderate buff, you know, and rebalance is just jiggling things out. And same thing with anti-venom, that's a moderate buff. The rebalance itself, again, as I said, was something like Masakura got. Rebalance was something that Patriot just now got. Rebalance was something that who else has gotten rebalance? Shuri got. Modok is a buff. Superior Iron Man is a buff. It's a complete overhaul. Actually, Supreme Iron Man is like complete overhaul. Sable's rebalance is good, yeah. Sable becomes an actual usable champion. Who else has gotten rebalanced? Not that many of them that I can recall in recent history. Al got buffed again. Because they changed the way his abilities work, they changed the way his charges goes up, they changed the way him specifically for Balagons. Rework, buff, rebalance. Yes, exactly. Rework is completely new set of abilities, or you know, significant additions into the kit and rotation the way he works. Buff is like the Call, the Medusa, and all of that stuff, where you know they kind of keep their identity, but there's some extra things happening. And rebalance is just tweak the numbers typically. Rebalance is like, you know, we're gonna give you your Fury slightly longer duration and slightly longer potency, and we're gonna, you know, do that type of stuff. But champion effectively stays the same. Fury, like, was a good example of rebalance. She did exactly what she used to do, except that, you know, the shocks got like double as potent. And Massacre had gotten a rebalance as well. Miss Fantastic got a rebalance where they, you know, increased his attack benefits and duration of the pre-fights and stuff like that. Yeah. Everyone needs a buff? Absolutely. At Tuma, I don't remember if anything was changed. Fury is a good rebalance, yeah. Silver Sable is a good example of rebalance. As in, like, Silver Sable, you know, is effective champion now. I'm not gonna say she's great, but she's usable champion now. As a result of rebalance and rebalance alone. They just jiggled up the numbers, basically. Torch was rebalanced on release. You are goddamn right. Torch was buffed on release. Torch was rebalanced up. Phoenix got a rework, yes. Juggernaut is a mix of buff and rework. Because his original kit was so small. They didn't give him like a ton of things. But they did give him like the Nullify, the fact that, you know, Unstoppable stack. They did give him the whole Gem of Sitterek thing, which never existed before. So I kind of feel it's closer to a rework rather than a buff, but fine. A good example of buff is Medusa, actually. Medusa is like a good example of a buff. As in, one sec. Or even Anti-Venom is quite a good example of a buff. Like with Medusa, like if you take a look at her now, She-Hulk? She-Hulk, you mean which one? She-Hulk hasn't been changed. When was the last time She-Hulk was changed? God damn. X93 is getting a rework. So with Medusa, for instance, right? Only 3 personal fury buffs are active, and Medusa would be struck by a typical special attack, struck twice. You know. Okay, so this is kind of like what stayed the same, right? But whenever Medusa inflicts armor shattered or gains a fervor buff, gain true accuracy buff of 35 seconds, that is part of the buff. Then the part of the buff is also the rebalance part would here be the, you know, jiggling the durations of armor, breaks, and the potencies. But the fact that she can go to 6 furies now all the time, that, you know, never happened. That was kind of like a synergy brought in her kit, basically. And that's a buff. At that point, that's a buff. Since there was a rework, yes. I'm showing my light hammer attacks and shoot. Okay, so, yeah. So. Okay, anyways. Ghost Rider rework? Fair enough. Northstar got a rebalance. Yes, Northstar did get a rebalance. Very good OG cap. Nothing changed with him. I put OG cap nowhere. Better than Gene and Mutants. I actually would put Gene currently as number 2. Mutants probably. Sinister probably number 3. Maybe. But I do think Onslaught and Gene are top 2 mutants. Onslaught's obviously the best. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and